Okay, what we're going to do here today, we're going to watch a little bit of gameplay. I'm trying a bit of WWE 2K17 play because I've got nothing better to do for the foreseeable future. And the match you're going to be watching today is going to be Brock Lessner, Samoa Joe, Roman Reigns, and Braun Stroman in a fatal four-way at SummerSlam last year. It's the arena, because that's the only one they have available. SummerSlam last year for the Universal title. Now, I know I don't have great lighting, but that's because I'm being lazy. I don't really care, but I'm going to record another clip here, and I'm going to try and get the audio. I don't know how to do that, but I'm going to try. So.
The time for talk is over. Next up, we're going to see a new champion crowned.
Yeah, it's put up or shut up.
It will be Brock Lesnar in a match against three of WWE's finest.
I love a big fight feel.
The following contest is a no disqualification match, and it is for the Universal Championship. Making his way to the ring from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 286 pounds, Brock Lesnar.
Just listen to this capacity crowd on their feet and ready for fatal four-way action.
Who doesn't love a great fatal four-way match?
Folks, we are guaranteed a new champion when this one's over here tonight.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, you're watching Robert the Coroner Drapp here on commentary with Roman Reigns coming down the aisle. We've already got Brock Lesnar in the ring, and today's match is going to be a fatal four-way for the Universal Championship. Roman Reigns examining his fist as he always does before his match. Many people say that ever since he beat The Undertaker, he's been even more cocky, even stronger than he's ever been. But I don't know, after this Sunday's beating at the hands of Braun Strowman, who is also in this match, I don't know how much abuse he can possibly take, but he's staring into the eyes of the beast, and he refuses to show any fear. Now, honestly, I don't think that Roman Reigns will ever be afraid of anyone, but wow, what a match they had at Great Balls of Fire. It was insanity. Just the absolute decimation of Braun Strowman at the hands of Roman Reigns. He rammed the back of the ambulance into that production truck with very little hesitation. Just a quick reminder, WWE 2K17, obviously owned by 2K Sports and WWE, but this content you're watching today, brought to you by Robert the Coroner Drapp on YouTube.com. Please like, comment, subscribe, share this out, and we're gonna keep trying to bring you awesome content all year long. Just a quick side note, I had completely forgotten that at this point in WWE 2K17's history, Braun Strowman was still a part of the Wyatt family. And as is tradition, Braun Strowman comes out in that sheep mask, a very haunting look, a very unnerving situation for many of the men in this match. You have Braun Strowman, who is absolutely a monster among men, and he is still looking strong after his match, after his ambulance match with Roman Reigns at Great Balls of Fire. It is absolutely mind-boggling that he's back to 100% at all, and personally, I don't think anything ever can take him away from being 100%. The fireflies out in the WWE universe shining brightly for this monster. And honestly, it's haunting to even be in proximity to this ring where these four giants are about to have a war. We already know the classics that Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman have put on. But I can't imagine what Brock Lesnar and Samoa Joe are going to do in this situation to one another. And here he is, Samoa Joe, the California native, former two-time NXT champion. Just an amazing talent. I honestly would not count him out from absolutely destroying Brock Lesnar, but the fact of the matter is, he's not doing this by himself. He's going to have to contend with Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman, although I don't know if the two of those guys can even tear themselves apart from one another to do anything else. The only other time I've ever seen this kind of obsession from two wrestlers would absolutely have to be Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn in NXT and in the early part of their WWE career. Just absolute insanity. Also, just a little side note, you're going to be seeing Samoa Joe wearing the NXT Championship, the old one. That's something I hope they change in 2K18. I hope that as the titles change hands, they have kind of a tracker on their go. And I know it says Women's Championship because I made that this morning, but I really didn't have anything else. I just wanted to make it real quick, and I don't have internet. I don't have Xbox Live to help me get that for free. Back to the action, we have Braun Strowman, Samoa Joe, Roman Reigns, and Brock Lesnar already, and there goes the bell. Braun Strowman and Roman Reigns instantly going for each other, just the same as Samoa Joe and Brock Lesnar. An arm drag takedown by Samoa Joe, quickly flipped over by the Beast Incarnate. Wow. Fall away slam, Braun Strowman and Roman Reigns already on the outside. Deep arm drag takedown by Samoa Joe. Chops by the Samoan submission machine and a sit down DDT. Already going to the second rope with a wow, what a splash by Samoa Joe. Suplex attempt by Roman Reigns, blocked by Braun Strowman, countered with one of his own. He's stomping a mud hole in him out there. But all the action's taking place in the ring, guys, and I don't think they honestly care. But you gotta watch out. The color commentary team down there is gonna have a hell of a time trying to get away from this one. Wow! What an impressive takedown and a scoop slam by Samoa Joe on Brock Lesnar. There's not many men who can honestly say that they took Brock Lesnar to the limit, and Samoa Joe is one of them. Back to his feet with another. And Samoa Joe smartly rolling out of the ring, to buy himself a moment before Brock Lesnar gets back in. Wow, wrenching on the shoulders and the elbows, but a wise counter by Samoa Joe. A couple little snap punches. Ooh, what a nice slam. That was very pretty. Had to hurt like hell. Samoa Joe going for the pin. 1, 2. He only gets a 2 count. I honestly don't think that's going to be enough to put away the Beast Incarnate, but then again, you never know in the WWE. Samoa Joe taunting Brock Lesnar now, knowing that at their war in Dallas, and a suplex on Brock Lesnar by Samoa Joe. Wow, almost stealing the Beast's signature moves here. To the action here, and we have Samoa Joe still fighting Brock Lesnar. Chain suplexes, not even letting go of the waist lock that he has around the Samoan. Wow, 3 in a row. And now he's taunting Samoa Joe. Brock Lesnar and Braun Strowman and Roman Reigns, rather, still on the outside, still dueling for supremacy. And just the strength of Braun Strowman. 2, 3. And Brock Lesnar wins the match in stunning fashion, quickly disposing of Samoa Joe. As we watch the highlights here, there was a near fall by Samoa Joe. I honestly kind of feel like this one was a bit understated, a bit more of a tale between 4 competitors who just had eyes for their rival. And then the F5 to add the exclamation point, a second defeat handed to Samoa Joe by Brock Lesnar, who retains the Universal Championship here at SummerSlam.
Incredible match. That one could have gone either way. Nobody has anything to be ashamed of in this one.
Yeah, you're right. It's just a shame that someone had to lose.
Maybe Samoa Joe needs to go down to the WWE Performance Center and learn how to do this whole wrestling thing over again.
And it sounds like the crowd is still digesting what they just saw.
So there was kind of my commentary on little WWE 2K17. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'm gonna try and do some of that to kind of supplement into 2K18. I thought this would be a very good main event for SummerSlam. This year, that is. Do I know where I want to go? No, I have no clue. And to be honest, it's kind of one of those things where I kind of want to just do good work and put together something nice and put together something different. I mean, I could absolutely see myself doing, various little things, but the reason I can't see myself honestly doing a lot of WWE 2K17 is because it's kind of boring. It just does the same things over and over and over again, and I really don't have any interest in that. I want to do something that hasn't been done, that hasn't been seen. And I kind of feel like if I try and do, you know, kind of my dream matches or anything like that, it's just not going to end up well. But let's talk the future for this. I think that here in a minute I'll probably throw together a video for my race, my budget racer thing. I've been thinking about doing it, and I'm just, you know, I'm going to pull the trigger on it. I did make some protein bars, and I shared them to some of my friends. I was like, "Hey, try this," and a couple of them were like, "No thanks. I'm not about that." And then the ones that did it, "Oh man, this is good. Tastes good. What's in it?" I'm like, "It's just peanut butter, honey, oatmeal, and protein powder." It's like, "Oh yeah, that's good." So we're gonna try that out. I did buy sushi rice to try the other protein bar recipe that I heard some professional cyclists use on their long trips, and I'm gonna look into. Wow, that's a lot of white balance. I am not that pale. And I'm going to try and also use that lightweight, I think you said it was, Light weight software, Will. I'm gonna use it on this one. We'll see how it works. I still have to go download it though. Oh geez, what else? Game of Thrones Sunday. It's going to be weird because, honestly, as far as Sunday goes, I don't care. I love Game of Thrones. Don't get me wrong. I want to see the Starks finally get the one up on the fucking Lannisters and get there, you know? I want to see that. I'm listening to the audiobooks that I have translated from M4A to MP3. I did it. I got that done. But, you know, time being what it is, and kind of the current sphere that I'm in, I can't honestly say that I'm doing very well with it because, pardon me, I keep getting distracted. I keep doing other things. And I'm also, BT Dubs, back to the racing thing. I'm cutting down on the coffee. It's not been fun. I did not have a cup of coffee yesterday. I'm sorry. I think I had no, I didn't. I didn't even have a cup of coffee yesterday. Did not even have a cup of coffee. I straight water all day. I was surprised. Then again, it was hot. And they did stick me outside. It was not fun. But no, I want to see how Stark finally get the Lannisters. I want to see it. But the problem is Sunday is Elle's birthday. And just checking the time to make sure he's not going to walk in on me while I'm doing this. I finished his scarf. I've been sitting on it for months. And to have that, you know, kind of just in the back pocket, and realizing now that the book that I want to get him is like gonna be $60 after shipping, because it's $55 plus tax plus like $4 shipping. It's really getting me. I've got 40. I could probably come up with the rest. And I also have to figure out a way to, because of the way I want to do it, I think I'm going to get a little gift card, like one of those prepaid gift cards for $60. Yeah, no, $60. $65 probably. I've got 40 in that mug right there, which, if y'all haven't seen this before, there's a reason I don't drink out of it. This was him proposing to me at iFly in the Woodlands last year. I got it for him. And if I get a chance, I'm going to get the one of our first kiss when we got married. And I'm going to put it on another mug. So that way they get, matching pair. It's wonderful. But no, to have that gift and sit on it, and now my friends are like, but we want to Game of Thrones. And I'm like, guys, no, I get it, but birthday. And one of my friends, she's doing it with her family. So I'm not gonna call her out on this. I want her to go do that. I really do. Because I realize that a lot of my friends aren't like me. I'm very much an outgoing person. I take a lot of the energy that I have and I put it out to all of my friends. And I expend very little for myself because I also take a lot of my energy from the crowds that I'm in. So if everything's very sedate, everything's very quiet, everything's very, I'm gonna be pretty much like this. We're calm, not a lot of explosive humor or bombastic personality comes out, but I also realize that when I do put out the energy and it feeds back on itself and it makes more, I am very happy. I really like that. That's one of the things that I've learned about myself that makes me who I am. And I also realize that, like I said, my friends are not like me in that they, for the most part, a lot of them don't like to do socials, and that's fine. So when they go and they want to do a thing, like they want to go and be social, I encourage that because I realize how hard it is to kind of step out and be the first person to say a thing, to be the first person to kind of come up with a social activity that they want to do, and you don't want to miss out. So please, by all means, hell, if any of you watching and I end up in a social situation and you have a thing you're very passionate about and you want to go do it, let me know. Because I want to feed that passion. Because the world needs it. My work here, the work that I do, as far as this channel and my race for mental health awareness, it's very much dependent upon passion being there and encouraging that passion, because sometimes that's all it takes. You find something, a common ground where you can expound upon it, and really get your money's worth and enjoy it. Then I'm all for it. I will put all the energy that I can into that thing because it deserves it. But I guess it's because it's that I can't really, get too worked up about it, get too excited, or rather, I don't mean to say I can't get excited about it. I don't mean to say that I shouldn't, because I am. I think what I mean to say is that I don't need to be so obsessed with it, so tunnel vision about it, because if I'm just focusing on that, I'm going to miss out on everything everybody else is trying to show, and that will lead to, in my mind, a bad time for everybody. And I want everybody to have fun. I mean, hell, it's going to be interesting. And it's at this point that I've realized I am going to put out a YouTube video that basically tells my husband what I'm going to do for his birthday. And I would like to say, if my husband is watching this, you need to comment below, okay? If you've been watching my videos, love, and you haven't been commenting just because you wanted to see what I was doing, because mostly I make these while he's here, so, oh God, I'm going to have to edit that out. But I don't want to forget about what everybody else is passionate about, and I don't want to leave anybody out, and I don't want to force anybody to, do a thing because they don't want to. So, please, in fact, go. I'm encouraging you on that, and I think that on my side of it, I'm only sad because I want, or rather, it's not that I'm entirely sad, but more, I'm only ruffled up about it because I want everybody to have a chance to have fun. So, there you go. There you have it. That's why we're doing the thing. So, it'll be interesting. Yeah, that Sunday I have to work 8 to 2. So, it'll be interesting. Let's see, anything else? Nope. Nothing I can think of. I want to thank everybody for watching. I want to thank Danielle for the wonderful shout out she gave me on her video. I am also going to link her videos in the doobly-doo down below. So that way, if you want to go watch somebody who's got a lot more talent than I do in this sort of situation, she's a wonderful talent. She does really wonderful editing, and I can't wait to see what she comes out with next. It's gonna be good. Watch. Her channel description will be down in the description below. My buddy Will from Peace, Love, and Guns recently said that he was sponsored by a gun shop in Spring, which I don't offhand recall the name of, but they're sending him something pretty cool. So I'm not going to spoil the surprise and tell you guys what he got. But personally, Will, when that comes in, this guy shooting this guy, I want to go with you. I will bring the camera. Promise. It's going to be fun. Let's see. What else? No, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. And again, like, comment, subscribe, bell, please. Hit the. I'm sorry. It's always flipped. I keep forgetting that it flips whenever I go to do this. So it's over here. It's down there. Bell, notifications. It'll let you know that, hey, this guy just uploaded a thing. So until next time. Later, YouTube.